It's 11 o'clock on Sunday night, and I haven't driven back to Purdue yet because I've decided I'm not driving back on Sunday evenings anymore. I'm driving back on Monday mornings. Because when I drive back on Sunday evenings, I do it usually to get a jump on the week on homework, but it's always a bummer because I feel like I'm leaving behind part of the weekend that I could spend relaxing. Whereas when I leave on Monday, my mom and my sister and everybody's doing their work thing, doing their school thing, or all my friends, they're at school. They're either back at their respective colleges or they're going to high school. So there's nothing left for me here. There's no relaxing left to do. So leaving on Monday morning feels more natural. And now that I've dropped that CS 182 class, I don't need to get a jump on Sunday nights. I mean, it'd be a little beneficial, but I don't need it. I can do all my work through the week. I just wanted to give a little bit more insight as to why I dropped CS and why I stayed with it for so long. I stayed in CS because I thought it was practical, because I thought I would make a lot of money doing it, and not only that, I stayed in the major because I had committed to it, and I wanted to see that through and get my bachelor's degree. But now that I'm on the other side of changing my degree, now that I'm looking at it in hindsight instead of being surrounded by the situation, I see now that I spent a lot of time reinvesting into a mistake because I had already spent a lot of time making that mistake. And I'm not saying that majoring in computer science is a mistake across the board. I'm saying it was a mistake for me. It wasn't what I was supposed to do. I can see that now. And also, even when I was majoring in computer science, I always thought about business or liberal arts somewhere out in the distance, but I was too afraid to make the switch because, especially at Purdue, at a STEM school, liberal arts get crapped on so much. They're not very respected. They're almost laughed at because they're not a practical degree to get. So in a way, it took a little bit of courage to switch from STEM to liberal arts. But now that I've done it, and not necessarily, I'm not sure if you'd consider business a liberal art. I don't know. But now that I've made the switch, I feel so much better. I feel so relieved. And there's no way I could have known that I'd feel this way while I was still majoring in computer science. While I was majoring in computer science, I thought that if I ever switched my degree, I'd feel like a failure. I'd feel like it was a mistake. I'd feel lost. I'd feel utterly worthless. But now that I've done it, I feel so relaxed, so much better, so much more peaceful, so much happier about my future, so much more optimistic. And it's really one of those things, and I feel like this is true for a lot of things, is that you never really know how you'll feel or how it will turn out until you actually do it. You can guess and make predictions and even play with your imagination and think about how you might feel when you make a decision, but you'll never know until you actually do it. So what I'm trying to get at is here, if you've been thinking about doing something for a while, whatever that is, undertaking a brand new project, changing your major, changing your career path, asking somebody out, there's so many risks, so many chances to take. We only have this one life. This is not a dress rehearsal. Everything you do has a direct impact on your quality of life. So if you're not living the life you want, make a change. And yeah, that sounds overly simplistic, and I know that there are a lot of details that go into that, but just do it anyway. You can't live your life miserable wondering what if, wondering what could have been if you had done something. If you want to make a change, if you need to make a change, make a change. And with that, I'm going to go to bed tonight with a smile on my face. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.